Hey, this is Jeff Rose, Certified Financial Planner. Are you a parent that's worried about the rising cost of college education? If you're not, maybe you should be. I recently just read this report that according to the College Board, it's estimated by the year 2028, it will cost you roughly $340,000 to send one child to a four-year private university. I repeat, $340,000 to send one child. Think you're getting better off sending them to a four-year state university? It's still estimated to cost you roughly $95,000 to send your kid to a state school. So as you can see, you probably need to be concerned about the rising cost of college education. If you know you need to save but aren't really sure how, let me introduce to you some of the tools and options that you have available when it comes to saving for your kid's college education. One of the more popular options when saving for a kid's college is opening a simple savings account. You can do so at a local bank, a credit union, or even do it online. All you need to do is set up the account and start automatically having money deposited into it. The only downside of opening a simple savings account is, one, the interest rate that you'll make. If you're not aware of this, interest rates are at historic lows, so you're not going to be making a whole lot of money on your savings account. The other downside is that there is no tax benefit by doing so. But savings is savings, so opening up a savings account at your bank is a great start to getting savings towards your college education. If you're looking at some other options for saving for your kids' college education, let me introduce to you some of the more tax advantage plans that are out there for you. The first of which is called a custodial account. By setting up a custodial account, the parent is the custodian of the account with your child being the minor. Some of the advantage to this is that, one, the interest rate is taxed based on the kid's tax rate. So there can be some tax advantage by doing so. The other advantage is that as the child is a minor, the parent is in control of that money. So the parent decides how that money is invested and when the child can then have access to the money. Now, the one downside with the custodial account is that once that child reaches the age of majority, in some states that's 18, other states it could be 21, but once they reach the age of majority, they are now in control of that money. So if you've been saving money into this custodial account for the last 18 years, now the child can resume control of that and they can do with it what they please. They can spend it on college or anything else for that matter. I'll let you fill in the blank on what some of the things they could spend that money on. If you're looking for a little bit more control, let me introduce to you another very popular option when it comes to saving for your college education. Probably the most popular option when it comes to saving for your college education is a 529 plan. Most states offer their own 529 plan. Be sure to check your state to see what applies, but typically here's how it works. All the money that is put into the 529 plan is after tax, so you don't get any tax benefit initially by putting money into it. But the neat little thing is that all the interest and the earnings that accumulate in this 529 account, as long as you use that for college or college-related expenses, you'll never pay any income tax on that money whatsoever. Sounds like a pretty good deal, doesn't it? It sure can be. One of the other benefits to the 529 plan is this. Even when the child reaches the age of majority, no matter if that's 18, 21, or whatever, the parent is always in control of those funds. So therefore the child can never tap that money and to spend with it what they please. For a lot of parents, a lot of grandparents, that's a very, very popular and a favorable option when it comes to the 529 plan. As you can see, when it comes to saving for your kids' college, you have many, many different choices. It's just important to try to figure out what's important to you, control that money, tax advantage, being able to move or have access to that money when you please. When you try to discover some of these importances to you, that will then help dictate which of the college savings plan options are more attractive to you. If you have any more questions regarding saving for your kids' college, be sure to drop me a line. I'll be glad to help you out best I can.